everybody that's gotten on here early. I really appreciate that. Jana's been telling me who all's on, and you guys have been saying hi and talking to each other. That is fantabulous. I am going to put my glasses on and see. Hey, Richard. I am feeling better. I actually got cleaned up for the FNL as best I could. I've just for my patrons, I've been sharing with them. I've been under the weather, but I'm obviously doing better. I don't know how long my voice is going to last. Yesterday I tried talking to my cousins, and they're on here, Cindy and Mike, and I had to hang up. I was like, I can't do it. And this morning, same thing, but it's just I haven't talked much today. I've been saving my voice, so we'll see how it goes. And Brenda, Sybil, Travels with Dottie. I sure did enjoy that photo of you and JD having lunch today. And in the Yorkshire, I know I'm not saying that right, Sarah, but in the Yorkshire coast. And isn't today the 1 year anniversary of the loss of y'all's queen and the changing of guard to the king? So Sarah, I'm not sure what else going on in y'all's country today with that, but I thought of y'all when I saw that. Robin, good to see you on here. And Yorkshire pudding coming from. That's awesomeness. Lynn at Nunez, Whitlock, good to see you. Hey, Megan, good to see you. Kathy Decree, as always. Hey, JD, I loved that photo of you and Rob today. Thank y'all so much for sharing that. And we're going to have to try those green chili cheeseburgers you guys had. Hello, Nomadic Stina, Chris, good to see you. Judy Val is in the house. And Judy, before I forget, I asked Jana about your route coming to KOKO Fest 2023. Neither one, we're no good. And so what I encourage you to do, sweetheart, is post your question on the KOKO Fest 23 Facebook group. And there will be somebody on there that can answer your questions about elevation changes. So please be sure and do that, because that's a great question for that group. Thank you, Robin. I am feeling, I mean, you wouldn't believe night and day difference. I'm not myself, but I'm so much better. And thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And evening at Tanya and Sarah are on. That is so cool. Everybody still remarks about y'all's video that you sent of the tour of your rig. Was a hot chili cheeseburger. I got that, Rob, when you said you could. I think you said you couldn't finish yours. Hey, Curtis is in the house. Hi, my darling. It's so good to see you. Bev and Nana Adventures, and oh, Kathy, thank you, sweetheart, and thank you for contacting some of our patrons. Adopted an alpaca from the alpaca farm I stayed at a few years ago. And before you send that out to everyone, Kathy, I want to send a little note to go with your email. So will you email me and ask me for that note so I remember to get that to you, so I don't hold you up on getting that the updates out to everybody? We have an alpaca that we adopted, and she had a little boy. I don't know how to say this. I'm not batting on 1,000 tonight. Anyway, she had a little boy, and we got to name it, and we named it Zebrano. And the group got to name it, and we named it Zebrano, and she's pregnant again. and that's because a male jumped the fence. You dang males. Oh, Rob and Dottie and Judy and Gertie. Hey, Norman in San Diego, good to see you. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it. Thank you, Richard. And I'm sure that you are working. And gosh, yes, I did tell you, Richard, right? That my appointment. God, Judy, you're on a roll tonight. Hey, Coy Lake, good to see you. Pearl Pugh, hello, my darling. I sure do miss you, and I'm so sad I won't be in Texas this year. I was really hoping to see you and my friend Pam and Beth and everybody. Oh, good. Glad. I thought I had. But when I'm not well, I don't think very well. Deborah Anderson, good to see you. Yeah, that was funny, Judy. So I was supposed to get new wheels and tires today, but there's three things that came up, and we'll talk about it in a minute because it's one of the topics tonight. I'm not going to tell you which one it falls under. It is kind of funny. Mm. I'm drinking my water, cousin Cindy. She's been after me the last few days. Make sure you drink your water, and the reminders really did help. My hand smells. Y'all don't know this. You don't have smell-o-vision, but my hand smells like green chilies because Jenna has some in the refrigerator, and while I was in the shower, I put my cup in the refrigerator so it would be cold, and I went to get it out, and I had to move the peppers. And there was some juice on the back. I'm like,
wash your hands real good.
I know, I keep rubbing my nose and everything. If I rub my eyes, I'm going to be in trouble. So, again, I apologize for my voice. We'll see how long I last tonight. Susan, oh, looking forward to seeing you at KOKO Fest. So many of you that are on here are going to be at KOKO Fest 2023 in November, and that's November 6th through 10th at City of Rocks. I have not looked at the reservations in the last couple of weeks, but last I knew we still had a few openings. Hey, Sally Forth, good to see you, darling. Looking forward to seeing you too. Yeah, Pearl, me too, darling. Ron Darrell Adventures, hi, good to see you. And yes, Cindy, I'm staying hydrated, I promise. So I'm so glad. I just love you guys. Oh, Glenna Russell, hi, love to you from SoCal. Glad to see you. And I just love that y'all join me as many times as you can every Friday. And that a lot of you have gotten to meet while you're on the road. And even if you haven't been on the road, y'all show up every Friday and you're getting to know each other. And I just love that. It's just such a wonderful community. And Jen, I'm putting you on the spot, but do you remember what my first title is? Oh, and oh yeah, the big. Robin wants to know how your tooth is doing. She actually had to go back and have it reseated. The temporary crown came off, and temporary crown came off, and you went what, day before yesterday? Listen to my voice, it just cracked.
I think so.
Yeah, and got that put back on. Oh, Glenna, that's so sweet of you. Ron, I am going to miss Texas this year. I'm not going to get to go to the Lollapalooza Encore tribute event, whatever it is she's calling it, and I'm sad about that. But she moved it up a week. It is not being hosted by Lola this year. It is a tribute event, Encore, and it is being hosted by RV Rebel Girl. And she moved it up a week to accommodate another friend of ours, which is all good, but that smacks up against my KOKO Fest, and I can't do a Texas trip and make it back to KOKO Fest and be rested and do such a rush trip like that. So I will not be doing Texas this year, and I'm so sad because I get to see so many people when I go to that, and but I'm looking forward to seeing everybody that can make KOKO Fest 2023. And Judy says that's a common problem about your crown coming off. Oh, you don't need me to tell you. You're looking at your phone, you know. Thank you, Kathy. I always look forward to my FNLs, and I think this is a true story that so far this year we are in September, and I think I've only missed two this year. And so I'm really, they mean a lot to me. I show up every week, and you guys showing up every week really means a lot to me too. I know, Ron. I'm sorry. I would have loved to have met you too, and have seen my friends that are going to be there and meet other people. So I'm bummed. I'm sorry. May yeah. I'm not going to be able to do it. So the first topic tonight was a pig. And my patrons know because I sent them pictures, but I wonder if I picked it up and just walked, if it would show. Let's see if, so our neighbors that came into camp yesterday or day before here at the state park where we are. Yeah, oink, oink. Hi, Doreen. Good to see you. Love you. And Steve. Hi, Becky. I missed you. She has to start cooking cooking daughter. Don't cook your daughter. Cooking dinner for her daughter and grands. That's so awesome. Oh, no, your daughter Ruthie broke her arm in an electric bike accident.
See there?
Oh no! See, I'm so sorry about your daughter, and I hope that it heals 100. And I'm so glad that she's there, and you can look after her and your grands. But Jana doesn't want me to get an e-bike because she just knows I'll kill myself. Or break an arm, or a leg, or a head. And Katie taking care of her and the grands for a while. Becky, you're so wonderful. And I know they're blessed to have you there, and I'm glad that you could be there. I'm sorry to hear that. Breaks at any age are bad, let alone on an e-bike, and if she crashed really hard. So the news said that electric bikes, some are maybe Megan, but there's several manufacturers. So I don't know which one that you read about, but yeah, Doreen says she broke her knee on her bike, but she still rides. I remember that, Doreen. Judy says she needs one with 4 wheels. They make it a folding electric trike. If I could find a way to if I could find a way to get that on my rig, but she's so crammed packed now because I just keep getting more and more stuff. Now, I don't know, I just went crazy after I got an RV. After living in a cargo van for 5 years, I got an RV and I went crazy getting stuff, and so now I'm getting rid of stuff because I just have way too much. Glenna, that is so sweet. Yes, Becky, our hearts and prayers are with you and your daughter. She went over the Galveston seawall. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that she's okay. Oh my goodness. I mean, I know she has her broken arm, but I'm glad that it wasn't worse with that. Yeah, Kathy, I just said that about an electric bike and a folding electric bike. The person that originally owned Phoenix, Tiki, she had an electric folding trike. And she kept it behind the driver's seat, but she didn't live in Phoenix full time. There's just not much room for that in my house. Yeah, I'm guessing surgery may be in her future, but keep me posted, Becky. You have my email address and everything, and let me know, and we'll be thinking of you and your daughter. And Judy says she needs training wheels. Okay, so the pig isn't out, so I can't show you. So Robin's asking, why did that dog have to be muzzled on the picture that I shared pictures with my patrons of the pig, and they have a pig and a big dog and a calico cat. And they travel in a short wheel bus, kind of like Kathy Decrees. And, I don't know. They have him muzzled sometimes and not others. He's a big dog, and when they don't have the muzzle on him, he barks a lot. And so I'm assuming, I have no idea. I don't know who they are, anything about them. I'm not going to go visit with them as far as I know. But I'm guessing that that's their way of controlling the barking, because you can get kicked out of places for having a barking dog, and he does start barking. And I'm going to have to do something about Bandit, because he has gotten a habit of, because we've been attacked so many times recently by off-leash dogs, he's gotten a habit of alerting and being scared. And right now he's barking at a bug or a bird. He's not this kind of bark, the woof and the talking doesn't bother me, but when he does that shrill bark, it's like I'm going to have to do something to get him out of that habit. But he's just been attacked so many times recently that he's developing that bad habit. Linda, currently in Texas. Is it scorching coastal Texas? My cousins can identify with that. Hang gliders are out. Do we know what that means? Cousin Mike? I'm sure that means something somewhere to someone. That's what his wife, my cousin Cindy, always says. Kathy uses a collar for Gatsby. It beeps. I do have a collar that I can put on Bandit that vibrates or beeps. I would never do a shock collar, but he's not that. He hasn't regressed that badly, and I will get it under control before he does. But I'm answering the question from Robin as to why that dog had a muzzle on it, and I can only guess that it's because it's a sweet dog. We haven't.
Yeah, it'll bark and they'll put it on and then they'll take it off right after. Because you had two pictures. One had the muzzle.
That's true. I had Jenna saying that. I don't know if y'all could hear her or not, but Jenna saying that I shared two pictures. Well, I shared three pictures with patrons, but two with patrons. One, the dog had a muzzle on, and the other one he didn't. And she's saying that they put the muzzle on when he barks, and then they take it off when he quits barking. So I guess that's their way of keeping him under control or something. But he's so sweet. He's a big dog, but we've not had any trouble. They're very, very kind. Okay, bye, Becky. Thank you for checking in, and thank you for sharing with us about your daughter. Yeah, it doesn't take long if you train them. The muzzle breaks my heart, but people do what they have to do, and I appreciate them for being proactive. And it doesn't take much to get kicked out of parks if you have a dog that won't quit barking. So that might.
The pig is on a leash.
And the pig is on a leash too. I wish I could show you guys. It's the cutest darn thing. But they're in a bus with all of that. I had to do another drink of water. Sorry, guys. It's not out yet. If I knew them, I would have asked them if I could come over and y'all meet the pig, but I don't know them. Not going over. I met a pig. That sounds so weird. But I met a pig in Wyoming. There's a girl that travels with her pig like they do. Unfathomable to me. A dog is enough for me to handle, but it makes Debra happy. Thumbs up does make me happy, and thank you all that are on here. But she travels with her pig, and I can't remember the name of it, and a bunch of us got together for we all had lunch, and she insisted that I come out to the parking lot and meet her pig. It's just I'm like I couldn't do it, but I get it. Everybody has different tastes and different pets, and you do what's right for you, and it just goes to show you that you can do anything out here on the road if you want to. You can even travel with your pig. So anyway, I was hoping the pig would be out. Usually this time of afternoon, they have it out, and I was going to walk over, and we'll keep checking. If it comes out, we'll go over and let you, or I'll walk around the wall and let you see it. You can hear it grunting every now and then. Thank you, Glenna. That's so sweet. Thank you for the thumbs up and for the love. Love right back at you. What's next?
A 2 a.m. raid.
Oh, a 2 a.m. raid. So I haven't been sleeping really well, but I woke up I was finally sleeping well. And all of a sudden I woke up last night and my RV was just lit up like I must have you know, like floodlights, searchlights, everything on me. Just the whole inside of my RV was just bright as day. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I saw you can see the red lights flashing. And so I peeked out the curtain because I thought maybe they were coming after me, or I mean, I don't know why they would. But it's just so weird. But it turns out there were about, and if anybody, we're in at Story Lake State Park in Las Vegas, New Mexico. If anybody knows anything about this, please tell me, because I've Googled and I haven't. There's a Leo down visiting. It looks like they might now have a camp host. But hey, Sue Detmers, you can be late. I'm just glad you're here. Thank you. But they didn't have a camp host, and there's a Leo down there right now visiting with the camp host, and but I'm not going to bother them and ask them. I'm Mrs. Kravitz enough. Y'all remember her from the Bewitched show? She always knew everything going on. It's like if something's going on, I have to peek and see, especially in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. And anyway, there were like 6 cars just running around the park. They would stop and turn their lights off for a little bit and then turn them back on and go every which way again. Robin says the aliens. I'm telling you, when I first woke up, it was just like, what on earth is going on? It was so funny. Richard says his friend had one, and Kathy DeCree said her sister had one, or has one. Y'all all went out to dinner, and while we were gone, the pig had eaten, I bet the pig had eaten the cake. Oh no. That would kill a dog probably, depending on the size of the cake and it being chocolate. But oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Sue says she's on her way to Lincoln, Nebraska to visit her son and daughter-in-law. Oh, and their 2-year-old triplets. She's been driving 7 hours. Oh my gosh, I can't do that anymore. I mean, I have on occasion, very rarely when I've had to, but it'll put me in bed if I'm not careful. So I don't do that anymore. So stay safe, Sue. Anyway, I don't know what happened. I got a video clip of all the lights and everything to show Jana this morning, because in her truck camper she doesn't get the. I have more windows and thinner curtains and everything, I guess, than she does, and her bed is up in the cab over cab of the truck camper, and she has blackout curtains and stuff on that. So I thought she might not have known, and she didn't. And so I showed her that today but we couldn't, even watching that clip, we couldn't figure out what was going on. It's so weird, and it lasted for about an hour, and it was so weird, the way they were running around and the things they were doing, and there wasn't an ambulance or a fire truck, and like I said, my rig was so lit up I wasn't gonna be able to go back to sleep anyway, so I just stood at my kitchen window and watched, but never could figure out what was going on. And I haven't seen anything on the news or anything today. So Bandit's looking like the pig might be out. You want to check, or you want me to? Yeah, you be safe, Sue. Gosh, I can't believe the pig ate the whole cake. But I mean, yes, I can. It's a pig. Jana's looking to see. No. I know, Sarah. Maybe they think I've gone Breaking Bad in Phoenix. When I was just like, what now? Because you can mistake an identity or something, and the lights were so bright, I really did think they were shining in my rig, but that wasn't the case at all. I'm gonna get a sip of water. I keep hearing doors or something.
They've got their back doors open. She's cooking or
Oh,
something.
okay.
She's standing there at the back. Inside, but it looks like she's cooking or something.
Okay, in the bus.
Yeah.
So, oh, my earring just fell off. Look at there. I'm sitting there and I look down, my earring's on my lap. Let me put my ear. I'm gonna use. I don't know. Just
do a replay and see when that happens.
So I don't know. So I'm using my phone for a mirror. So y'all bear with me for a moment. Ah, there. That was easy. Okay. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I know how it happened. Obviously didn't have it clasped. That's a hard word to say. Clasped. Good. Clasped. Say it. It's hard. See? It has a P in it. CLASP. I'm kind of lisp tonight. Clasped. It's hard to say. Anyway, it's good now. I'm so sorry about my voice. What's next?
Inches matter.
So,
That's what she
inches
said.
matter. That's what she said. Our friend the Dan Van has ruined us on that. So the reason that inches matter is several things. Hey, Lisa, good to see you, sweetheart. Where are you these days? I always enjoy your comments. Is it this kind of night? Judy, Gertie, and Lisa. Golly, I can't talk. Judy and Gertie miss Lisa and vice versa, I'm sure.
So they're not together right now?
No, because Judy went home for a while.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't know. Lisa, you'll have to email me or something and tell me where you are because I don't know. I mean, you don't have to. I said, you have to tell me. I don't mean it like that. I just meant I don't know. And I don't need to know. It's your business. I'm telling you, I'm wacky, not feeling well. Okay, so inches matter. So, okay, if y'all saw the video where we changed out the freshwater intake valve, that there was a hose there that an inch less, and we wouldn't have been able to do that. And it's like it's kind of crazy. I've always heard that life boils down to inches and seconds, and that's so true. And I had to throw away a water hose today. By the way, that's on the back of my hitch-all.
I was like,
When you
throw it away.
Yeah, she's gonna get the ends. Love you too, Lisa. She's gonna get the ends off of a water hose. Last year, about this time, Jenna fixed this water hose because it got one of those clear bubbles in it, and it was like spitting water. And I looked over there. Was it last night? I guess so. Last night I looked over there and the whole hose, most of the whole hose had that clear where it was just getting ready to blow. And so Jenna had me go turn the water off because the last thing I want to do is go to bed and and it bust in the night and flood the park. That'd just be irresponsible. And so I turned it off and but we can't, it's like last time we were able to repair it, but this time it's like there's no way. Too much of it was
I've already
gone.
repaired both ends. So
Yeah.
we'll get the ends off of that before we throw it away.
Yeah, so she wants, because they're good ends that she put on there. And so then the other thing about inches that matter, and my cousin Mike and Cindy are on here, and I was supposed to go get my new tires and wheels today. Oh, I think I did a squirrel moment and didn't finish that story earlier, but I'm getting them put on Tuesday. And it's not just because I've been sick. I was concerned I wasn't going to be able to drive today, and I would have been able to drive today, but yesterday I wasn't able to get I wouldn't have been able to get the rig loaded up and packed and ready to roll yesterday. I wasn't feeling good enough. So it worked out just as well. But my cousin, Mike, he got to looking at my receipt that I sent him. And again, I want to thank Richard and my friend Judy. I'm getting those new tires and wheels thanks to them gifting me birthday monies that help me contribute to what I've been saving up for 2 years to get new wheels and tires, and they accelerated me being able to get them, and thank you both. But my cousin looked at the receipt and he's like, I think he ordered 17-inch rims or wheels for you on 4 of the tires instead of 16-inch. And so I called the guy, and sure enough, he said, let me check into that and I'll get back to you. And he called me back and he's like, I'm glad you rescheduled. I mean, I rescheduled because I was sick, but he's like, I'm glad you rescheduled because if you'd have gotten here to get it done, I did order the wrong things. The wrong things came in, but I'm having them overnighted and we'll have the right stuff for you when you get here on Tuesday.
We're gonna go an hour there and an hour back.
Well, more than an hour 20 or so. It'd been two hours one way. Yeah, and then 2 hours back, and then have to go back again another time, and it would have been, and it's about $125 in gas one way. So it would have been a very expensive mistake for me that he made, and my cousin caught it, and thank you, Mike. And so, it's just an inch different, but inches matter. I'm just saying, it did. It would have been very costly. Jana is like 5,000 shades of red. I know, Richard. That receipt was so convoluted. I couldn't have picked that out either. But yay for those sharp eyes. That's right, Lisa. Hi, Texas lady. Good to see you. And Cindy says, "That's my man." That's right. That's it. That's it right there. What's next?
Me.
Let's see. Yes, I'm backing up to read. Lisa says, Michael, not good to feel poorly, but weirdly helped. Yes, because it would have been horrible. I mean, it wasn't life-threatening or anything, but it would have been a very costly mistake. So, so Richard says, it was meant for me to get sick. Yeah, there's always a reason for everything. No, I don't believe in that, but yeah. Okay, so the next one is Jana is retired. Robin, I do have many Earth Angels. I am so blessed. I'm not even going to joke around about that. That's the truth. So Jana is retired, and I'm going to get into the meat of that in a moment. But I appreciate so much, and so does Jana, Frugal RV Gal. She really appreciates the comments and the kudos and everything that you guys have been leaving her, and thank you for that because it's well deserved. But a lot of you have been like, "Can she do this for me?" And she should open up an RV shop and this, that Jenna can do. And no, she's retired. And she doesn't do work, she doesn't, she'll help friends out, obviously, but often, even then, she'll tell them what they need done, and so that me or whoever can go get somebody to take care of it. But she does not want to do RV repairs. She's retired. And that leads me to the big subject, and everybody, heads up. Jana has a birthday coming up in October, and this week she filled out her retirement papers. She actually is officially going to be able to retire from her former job, even though she's been on the yeah, even though she's going to be able to withdraw her retirement and actually get paid. She retired 6 years ago and has been on the road full time for 6 years, and living off of other means. But now she gets to file for that retirement and will be able to, after her birthday, start drawing an official retirement check. So yeah, yay! So Jana, you're just getting all kinds of Bando. See that bark he's developed since we got attacked? Nobody. What's happening?
It's just a puppy dog.
It's just the what?
Puppy dog.
You're on camera.
Oh. It's just the puppy dog that's walking over.
Okay. So Judy says drinks are on Jana. And Tracy Phillips, that's so sweet. Tracy says happy early birthday, Jana. But she had to get up to go see what's happening because there's a gator out there. We don't have a pig and a gator, but like an ATV. Everybody's saying congratulations. And yeah, Judy, she's good at being able to let people look at stuff and let people know what they need to do. And JD says congratulations. Everybody's saying congratulations. Tracy's birthday is in October too. Who else has birthdays in September or October? Let me know. But yeah, thank y'all for celebrating with us. Is that the ranger leaving?
No.
No?
It's just the gator leaving. He came to talk to the ranger.
Oh, okay. All right. We got lots of activity up here now that we have a camp host. We haven't had a camp host till like yesterday or day before. And yeah, Megan, getting the retirement is a big deal, and I'm so proud of her. She doesn't toot her own horn very much, but she was an IT director for a major city. And Tanya will be 50. Happy early birthday, Tanya.
I'll be 60.
She'll be Jana. I wasn't going to say your age. So
I don't care.
Jana says she's sharing that she will be 60. And oh yay, Pearl, the 24th of September. Oh, that's coming up soon. Happy early birthday. Yeah, Mike, that's it right there. It is a good thing. So I'm so happy for her, and I'm not gonna, because I'm 71 for you, Pearl. I thought I was older than you, Pearl. Pearl and I've been friends for a long time, and we didn't know each other when I lived in Austin, and we lived right by each other. In fact, she used to live in the town where I got Fancy Free, my cargo van that I lived in for 5 years. And we didn't know each other then, didn't meet each other until after I got on the road. Let's see, I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Squirrel.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Let me back up and look at the comments and see if that triggers a memory. I just love how y'all talk to each other and support each other. This really is such a wonderful community. Hey, Tracy says birthday is October 3rd. Woo! Happy early birthday, Tracy. I don't remember. Sarah. Yeah, Sarah and Tanya. That's what I was saying. See, I thought I might remember. So since I'm not going to be in Texas, I'm not going to be with Jana on her 60th birthday, and I'm so sad about that. I just can't even express how disappointed I am about that, but it just has to be for a lot of reasons, and not just the getting back in time for my meetup, but the cost and expense and some other things. But so we're going this Saturday. So I'm doing things along the way before she leaves to celebrate. And so we're going to be celebrating this Saturday for her birthday and her retirement. It's going to be kind of a combination dinner. And so I'm glad. Oh, that's tomorrow, isn't it? See, I'm so out of it because I've been out of it. I just realized it's tomorrow. But we're going to one of the historical hotels. That would be nice to do a birthday party at KOKO Fest. I love that idea, Judy. And Kathy said the same thing. That'd be awesomeness. And so, yes, we did. We knew the same people and we had the same favorite restaurant and we got to eat there together a couple of times, Pearl. So that was kind of cool. But when I would come to Texas, but yes, that is so true. So yeah, maybe at Cocoa Fest we'll do just a big birthday party or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're going to historical uh,
Same.
restaurant. It's a historical building and restaurant this Saturday, and I'm going to do a little bit of a celebration, and then we'll do some more things before she leaves. But Rebel Girl 7 says, "Happy birthday, Jana, and retirement." Oh, your birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. That's awesomeness. Glad that you're here. That's great. So, I was going to say something else, but I don't remember. Lisa says she's considering giving up birthdays. Not me. I'm so thrilled to every year that I get to put under my belt that I'm beyond thrilled. I love birthdays. Every time I have a birthday, I'm like, oh my God, I'm having another birthday. And they were so wrong. 67, we're almost the same age, Rebel Girl 7. That's awesomeness. Don't know. Oh, Randy Potts. Randy's birthday is today. How did I miss that? I need to text him. I can't believe I missed that. Um, so, yeah, I get everybody's different about birthdays, but when you think that you're not going to get to have any more because the doctors told you you won't, and you do, like as in my case, yeah, I'm like, I'll take every year and celebrate it big. Birthday is a huge, didn't really used to be a big thing to me, but, and it's so funny because, the doctors told me I wouldn't see 2016, or if I did, I wouldn't know it. And so 2016 rolled around. I was like, cool, I'm good. I'm still good. 2017 rolled around. I'm like, I'm good. I'm still good. And by 2018, I was partying and celebrating. And I've been that way ever since. I love my birthdays. Oh, Coy Lake says that y'all have the same birthday day, but she'll be 52.
Really?
8 years younger. Yeah, that's too cool. Well, happy early birthday, Coy. It does, Lisa. It really does. Jacqueline Burrell, hi, good to see you. Birthdays are good for reflection. Every day is good for reflection. Kathy Decree, you want birthdays. That's right. It's a matter of everybody's different and everybody gets to be however they want to be, but it's a matter of perspective. And I just love birthdays now. I'm like, bring them on. The more, the merrier. Hey, Kelly, good to see you on here. Looks like you changed your name again, girl. That's awesomeness. Nomadic Soul. That's too cool. Well, I'm starting to lose my voice. Rebel Girl 7, she just says she likes cake. Then there's that. I'm starting to lose my voice. Did I have any more topics? Or I think I wanted to close with celebrating you tonight.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Pearl says she celebrates hers too. Ice cream. Ice cream's good. Yeah, whatever. Just whatever is just food. It doesn't matter. Speaking of food, I'm gonna get to when we hang up. When we hang up, it's such a weird term. Nobody hangs up anymore. Remember when you used to have to put the receiver on the phone, and literally hang up? I'm really telling my age now. But I get to eat. Jana bought a No, you didn't buy a chicken fryer. What'd you buy?
Air fryer.
Air fryer. She bought an air fryer, and she made.
A little bitty one, and I've been doing.
Yeah, she bought a little bitty one, and she's been making chicken. She made chicken. She air fried chicken, and
It's panko crusted.
panko crusted chicken.
Yeah.
I'm sure that means something. I just know it's yummy, and I get to have some after we hang up. Judy used to get free play at the casino.
Uh-oh. But they stopped?
But they stopped. What casino?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. And JD says, congratulations, Jenna. And yeah, so JD asked earlier when he was having lunch with Rob, he said, what is Jenna cooking for dinner tonight? And I said, avocado chicken, because I thought you were going to make the avocado with it. So it's a kind of breadcrumb. See, people that cook know these things.
So easy.
Yeah, she loves it. It's so easy. She has an air fryer at her Sticks and Bricks at her lake house, but she didn't have. You haven't been traveling with it,
Right.
and so you bought this
like,
small one to travel with.
Yeah.
And Sally says she loves her air fryer too. I didn't know Bishop. Now I might be able to get Jana, Frugal RV gal, to Bishop and Lone Pine. She's been.
Oh,
There's a casino. And oh, that's too funny. Oh, Lisa says Sally's the reason she bought an air fryer. Good deal. Yeah, Sally's a good cook too. Yeah, we have one of those. Had one of those phones, the rotary dial, and yeah, and I was thinking today, you guys, this is kind of funny. No, was it today? No, yesterday. I had several calls with the tire place. And hang on, I want to share this story with y'all, so let me get a drink of water. So, excuse me. What was my story? You don't know.
You started it.
Just hack it up, Debra. JD's dad was raised in Bishop. That's too cool, JD. You guys met JD at my mini meetup in TRC. See, make great vegetables. Good, Sally. Oh, I was talking several times yesterday with the dealership not dealership, it's Discount Tire. I can't think. Oh, Cindy and Mike just sent you a birthday gift. Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Love you.
I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, that's so sweet. That's so awesome. And I'll make sure I will get it to her. They're like, give this to Jen. Like, oh, I will. I promise. Let's see. Yes, Judith can meet us in Bishop or Lone Pine. That would. Oh, hi, Judith. I just realized I don't think I knew you were on. That would be awesome. And your mama still has her rotary phone, and it actually works. That is so precious, Kelly. And listen for the dial tone, Rebel Girl 7. That's awesomeness. Yes, squirrel. Several times I think I've squirreled on you guys right now. Okay, so yesterday I talked to Discount Tire several times in doing all of the stuff. You can make up whatever you want stuff, because I don't know. But the young man, because I'm dealing with the manager, and the manager's name is Alex. And so this one guy keeps answering the phone, and he does his best to help, but he's not involved in the, tire arrangement. He's not involved in all the back and forth that Alex and I've been, and Alex tells me, I'm going to check on something, or he'll call me and I miss him, and he says, call him back. And so it's Alex I need to speak to. Well, I was cracking up because I don't know what kind of phone system they have there, but do y'all remember when you used to have to hit the button to put somebody on hold, or hit it twice maybe to transfer them, or you do? And he kept doing that. I could tell he was doing that, and he hung up on me one time. And I called, so I don't know if they have that system or if he's just confused, and I called back, and he goes, I'm just going to lay the phone down and go get Alex. Okay, because I can't figure out how to put you on hold. And I thought, it's a good thing that boy didn't grow up in rotary dial and I mean, I'm sure now it's been so long since I've been out of the workforce and with my brain injury and everything.
Well, they probably have Cisco phones.
Is it Cisco phones? What's that?
Well, they're IP phones, and they don't do that.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't.
Like that,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
sure they don't. But that's what he reminded me of. Because it'd be like, he could not figure out 2 or 3 times he couldn't figure out how to put me on hold. And he's finally like, I just gotta lay the phone down and go get Alex. I was like, okay, that'll work. It was too funny. But anyway, thank you guys for laughing with me. You got the phone as part of your rental. Oh, interesting, Sarah. And I love it. Judy and JD have a connection now. Yes, 7 tires and 7 wheels. That's what I'm. excuse me. That's what I'm working on. All right, guys. I love you so much, and my snarfs. Thanks, Mike. Love you. Oh yes, Megan, the cord and plug switchboard. Okay, I gotta tell you one more. Oh, thank you, Kelly. That's so sweet. I gotta tell you one more story. I keep saying I'm gonna hang up, and then I think of another story. So hang on. Can't hear a blooming thing. Oh, they have the Cisco broadband at Sarah's workplace.
Can't hear a blooming thing on it. Yeah.
That's funny. See, Cindy, I'm almost out of water. I really am drinking all my water. Snarf squirrels. Good. You're in the right place.
I hear a t-shirt coming on.
Snarf squirrels and all. A t-shirt. That's what Janice said. She says, I hear a t-shirt coming on. So I was going to tell you, so when, if you read my book, How Being a Nomad Saved My Life, you know I had rather interesting childhood. Hey, Mega Van Mike. I think that'd be safe to say. And it wasn't always good, to say the least. But I did have some wonderful things in my childhood that I'm very thankful for today. And believe it or not, part of it was growing up poor, and we lived in off and on in the mountains of Arkansas, and we had a party line, and there were, I think, I'd be lying if I tried to remember how many people were on the party line. But if you Alice was the operator, I remember her name. And if you wanted to, and we had the phone on the wall that had the earpiece that you held here, and you talked into the phone, and you had to listen. We were 3 rings. If it rang 3 times, Alice would ring, and then she would hang up, and then she would ring back. And you listened for how many number of rings there were to know whether or not the incoming call was going to be for you. And Lisa says, Lisa and Megan both had party lines. And we were 3 rings. And I think there were like 7. Thank you, Cindy. I keep thinking of Lily Tomlin, yes. So, and if you wanted to make a call, you picked up, and if somebody was talking, you had to hang up and wait till somebody, and you just kept checking. And so when you were on the phone, you would always hear people picking up because they needed to make a call, and sometimes they were nice, sometimes they weren't, or sometimes they really needed to make a phone call right then, and they would say, I need you to hang up, I gotta make a call. And the way that you made a call was that you dialed 0, and I guess it rang on Alice's end, and she would pick up, and she would have to dial it on her end, and when she got the party on the line, she would call you back with your 3 rings, which was ours, and then you pick up and you could talk. And I mean, it's like, it was just so bizarre to me to, because we had lived in the city before we went out to, we'd actually lived in Duncanville, which is a suburb suburb of Dallas before going to the mountains of Ozark. So I just was just it was just so weird. And so we've come a long way. But that young man yesterday just reminded me of all of that. Oh, Bev ordered her Coco Fest T-shirt this week. That's so wonderful. And
I don't see that comment.
uh, and let's see, it's right after Texas Lady says she grew up with party
Okay, I
lines.
see it.
Yeah. 6 families. Yeah, I think it was 7 on ours. Doreen, I'm not sure. And that's also where I rode a horse to school. Literally, first period was you took care of y'all. If y'all have seen my video when I went to Compton, I did a video of my school there, and I show you the where we would put our horses up, and first period was to get them hay and water and everything, and you'll have to go watch that video because it's just really cool. But Kathy, Alice, if you didn't, she could hear. So which makes me think that she was on every phone call because you could hear when they picked up, and then you could hear when they clunked down. And man, Alice, she would rip you a new one if she thought that you didn't hang up. And maybe she, people would just tell her so and so didn't ever hang up or something, but yeah, you didn't mess with it, and people, you knew who all was on the party line. It was a big mountain, but it was a small amount of people, and you didn't cross anybody like that. And back then, people were nicer than they are now. So people just didn't listen in like that, but you could if you could get by with it, you could. Judy, I think I saw where you said I think I told you you need to log on and look at your order. I can't log on to anybody's orders or anything. They protect you with that. So 1974, Bev, dang. That's recent to have been on a party line. This was in the 60s. Yeah, this was in the 60s. Um,
What was it, Compton?
Compton, Arkansas. Are you looking for that link? She's looking for that link to
I
try
got
to.
it, but I didn't remember.
Yeah, she's going to put that link up for y'all. Please watch that video because it's just a part of my life that was so good. And I want to take Jana up there, and my cousin that lived there died in 2020, and her kids and grandkids and everything live there, but I'm not that close to them. And so all of my cousins that I grew up with up there, they're gone now. But it was so cool to go back and see my 3-room schoolhouse, and to see where I got. They even had the chest, and we found some of my 4-H stuff that was in there because they just kept. It's a historical site now, and I left
Is
it
it
there.
a chest of drawers?
A chest of drawers. No, it's just a big chest, like a trunk. But that was so cool. I was like, oh my God, here's what, I don't even remember what it was. I took a picture of it at the time. Uh, let's see. Earwig into the neighbor's old cordless phone on the radio. Oh, Sarah, that's so funny. Um, yeah, I remember on my grandmother's party line, she was always fighting with this one lady. I wish I could remember her name because it'd be funny because grandma was always yelling at that one lady to get off the phone. Tracy's in Arkansas. What part of Arkansas, if you don't mind sharing? I don't want you to, you can just say a region like northwest, south. Of course, I was in Compton, which is north, north being elevation above Harrison, way up in the mountains. I told Jana that lots of times I would be riding my horse to school, and the clouds would still be below us, and by the time you got the horses put up and everything at school, the clouds would rise on up the mountain. But I don't know how. That's funny, Kathy. I don't know how how high up we were on the mountain. Yeah, I know. I was looking for my phone. I was gonna show y'all my phone. I'm using my phone to film, which is a case in point, Mike, that we can hold in our hand a thing that's got more capability than the computers on the first moon landing. That is so true. That is so true. 1992. Gosh, Tracy, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess in Arkansas, there's places where they still have. South of Fort Smith. Okay, I know where you were, and then to Little Rock. That's a change. Um, so Texas lady said something true. Oh, I'm getting hiccups. I don't want to get hiccups. They hurt my sides. Mm-hmm. Uh, Lisa walked uphill both ways. Whatever. Whatever. Y'all are so funny. All right. Well, I lasted the whole hour, and now Christine Cooper, hi, says she says that now everybody is on speakerphone so you can hear everything. Yeah, I hate that, and I hate people that are on their phone in the restaurant and the table next to you, and they act like everybody wants to hear their conversation. Nobody wants to hear your conversation. Take it outside. So yes, that's true. I hope I didn't miss anybody else's comments. Thank you all for being on here. And I'm going to have to get off now for sure. No more stories. Because, see what he started that because we've been attacked so many times. I'm sorry. And especially by KOKO Fest, I'm going to have to get him broken from doing that. And we'll work on it. So I love you guys. I'm seeing all of your comments, but I'm done. My voice is giving out. And so, oh my goodness, I wish I had time or a voice to be able to stay on, but I'm going to have to hang up. And I will talk to y'all next Friday. Thank y'all for all the subscriptions to my channel. Thank you for everybody that has bought my books. You have, I think, like a week to buy KOKO 2 at the half off price as a pre-order. So please go do that. It really helps. No matter what, it really helps authors. And I appreciate it, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you more than I can say. All right, have a good weekend, everybody. Love you. See you next Friday. Oops. See if I can turn this off. Bye.